Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to give you an update on my 4-year-old's kindergarten curriculum and what she has been doing, what has changed, what's working, and what's not working. I'm going to try to make this pretty quickly. I'm going to go in the order of the work that we do every morning. I teach her 5 days a week, and it takes about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour the most, and that's including activities at the end that it takes for her to do school. So yeah, let's get started. With one hand, this is not easy. So we're still working through JDA's Fluency Binder. I absolutely love it. It works for us, and I'm gonna continue using it. There's nothing new in it, but I guess I'll show you guys what's inside. So we have letters, and this is where she practiced her letters and her letter sounds. Letters out of order. Excuse me. Colors. Basic shapes. Shapes again. Positional words. Numbers 1 through 100. Numbers out of order 0 through 20. Counting with fingers. And basic measurements. And as she gets better and better at other stuff, as she gets better and better at other stuff, I'll add it to the binder. Next we go with math. So I made a video not that long ago, a couple days ago, about a week ago, showing you guys excuse me, my throat really hurts, showing you guys kindergarten math with confidence, like a little flip through / review. We are on the second week today. This week is our second week using it. I was a little nervous because not only was it 4 days a week that this curriculum offers, you could, start the second week and kind of include that as your 5th day of the week, but we decided to only do this 4 days a week, like it has it in the teacher's manual. Excuse me. And I was also nervous because in the second week they start introducing, they don't really say it's addition, but in a way it kind of is addition. But they introduce the 10 frame, which I was a little nervous that she wouldn't get the hang of it and that it will be super complicated. But yesterday, which was the beginning of the second week, it went really well. I really like this curriculum. I already flipped through it if you guys want to see, but I'll show you the okay. So this was yesterday's what we did, and we focused on number 5, and as you see, we did some activities with the 10 frame. And then today, which was week 2, day 2, we also it was focusing on the number 0, and we also worked on the 10 frame. Tomorrow's will be pennies, and yeah, no 10 frame. So I really like it. Like I said, I have only been using it for 2 weeks, so my opinions may change, but at the moment this is my second week using it and I really enjoy it. Gosh, my throat. Okay, this is the student workbook, and she does a page a day. At the end of her lesson, she does 1 page. So this is tomorrow's page. So they always have the child trace, and then they have some type of activity in the bottom, and it's super easy. She's able to do this independently. Okay, I had to stop the video. My phone was getting a little bit hot. But next we do handwriting, and we just finished what I called version 1 of her name notebook, and we're moving on to this version. If you follow me on my Instagram, you will see that I posted yesterday the first day that we started with the notebook, and then yesterday, which was the last day, and her improvement is so good. So this was today, and yeah, super easy. In the middle, I'm not going to show you because it has her last name, but like almost the middle, like almost the end, I mean, it starts introducing her to her last name. So we've been working on that, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. But this is one thing, and I let her choose whether or not she wants to do name, letters, or numbers first when it comes for handwriting. For letters, she does it every single day. and this was today's. And tomorrow's. Super easy. For numbers, same thing. Numbers 1 through 20. This is how I taught Monique and David to write, and it's working for her as well. And today. Next we move on to reading, and we're using Blumenfeld's Alpha Phonics, and we are on part 2 of lesson 8. This is what the child will go over. And I spent 2 weeks on each lesson. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that before. Super easy. It takes like less than 5 minutes to do this. This takes around 5 minutes. Handwriting takes around 15. Math, it takes around less than 10. And then finally we do the deck. I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but if you use Alpha Phonics online, you can find these flashcards. You either print them or write them your own. And the way that I used to with the twins was when they finish with this lesson, then I introduced the flashcards, and they just to make sure that they mastered everything that lesson 1 through 14 did. But for her, I'm using it differently because she is younger. I want a lot of review, so we do this every day, and she's able to read all these words. She's still having a little bit difficult time with B and D's. She gets them confused a little, but we're working on that. But pretty much every single word here she can say by herself with no help, and she barely sounds out. Like, blending has become so natural, like CBC blending has become so natural to her that she's able to do it with no problem. And this is what I was talking about, the name. These cubes have letters, uppercase and lowercase, and she built her first name and last name with these, and it's super easy. Just a way to introduce, to keep on reviewing first name, but also introduce last name, because she'll eventually have to learn to write it. But yeah, that is what I do with my 4-year-old who's in kindergarten. We're doing pretty good, like I said. I am loving every single curriculum that I chose, and if you have any questions about any of the curriculums, I made a curriculum, not flip through, choice video, like curriculum choices, and I talk a little bit more about that. But if you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.